Jackson, Tiffany, Amber, Crystal, Victoria, Ninkun, J Park, Jessica H.O., Jessica Jung, and some of the girls from Red Velvet. What do these people have in common? They're all non-Korean natives who've been successful in the realm of K-pop. Now that I've said that, now you understand why, and I'm sure you know where I'm going with this topic. Recently, history was made in the realm of K-pop when an American group is making their debut in Korea. And not just an American group, but an American group with a black girl, with an African American girl as their rapper, is making their debut as a K-pop group. The group Rania, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to call it Rania, released some teasers saying that they were going to release images of their sixth member, and she was going to be the dark horse that was going to blow the Korean world apart. And when I woke up today, I went and watched the videos, and my mouth dropped, my eyes widened, and not for the reasons that you think. I saw this beautiful creature with a nice flow, gorgeous hair, and wonderful skin. Oh, just by happenstance, she's in an American group that happens to be black. She just happens to be black. And the K-pop world went crazy. So, Alexandra Reid, or Alex, as the media is saying, is an African American girl who happens to be in this new group. And they released images of her. They released group images, and she wasn't in it because she had issues with her visa, which we've seen happen so many times in the past. And now that she's been released, K-pop fans are so upset. And I'm sorry, not K-pop fans, because K-pop is now apparently no longer a genre because this young lady is now involved. It's now A-pop. And now you're saying to yourself, yes, what the hell is A-pop? I'll tell you what A-pop is. A-pop is something that, plain and simple, doesn't exist. A-pop is a derivative of people who are too pig-headed and too stuck in their bubbles to accept change and embrace new things. A-pop is the epitome of everything that people are everything that people aren't fighting for today: equality and understanding. K-pop is this giant monster. It's this global thing that brings people from different ethnic groups, that brings people from different social, economic classes, people from different countries together for the love of this music genre that's just so positive and enlightening and fun. Because there's now a black member, there's this little cloud above it, and I think it's ridiculous. Now, I understand that Asian people and Korean people are very, very, very tight-knit and very, very appreciative of their culture. I understand that and I appreciate that, because coming from America, we don't really have that same sense, because we just don't. And so I get why they're upset in that regard, that, you know, someone that's non-Korean coming in. But we have to look back at people like Nicole, who's from America, people like somebody like Tiffany from Girls' Generation, who's from America, somebody like Ninkun, who's from Thailand, or Jackson and Victoria, who are from China. And we have to look and say, like, well, they're not Korean, and they get over. Or J Park, who's from Seattle, or Casper, who's half Korean, half Japanese, from Seattle, who's now like making her, you know, or Yoon Marie or Insun, who are half black, half Korean. You gotta look and go, well, they're not Korean. Why would they not so much of a problem? But then you have this black girl who's coming in, who is from an American group. Let's not get that twisted. This group is from America. They failed in America in their debuts, so they're trying their shakes in Korea. So number one, your anger and your hate is being pushed to the wrong direction, because this is an American-based group, number one. Number two, you cannot be mad at a black person being in K-pop when K-pop right now is nothing more than cultural appropriation of the black culture. Look at the dance culture that K-pop has right now, that Korea has right now. It's based off of hip-hop, which is a part of the black, you know, part of the black life. If you look at the style of clothes they're wearing, the slang they're using, their swagger, for lack of better words, is all based off of this appropriation of the black culture. So how can you be upset? How can you be angry? How can you be mad at this African American young lady, at this beautiful, gorgeous black girl who I would hope and assume has this love for K-pop like I do, and want to be involved? No one said anything when Punita was on the Korea shows, and she was doing well, and she was singing, and she wanted to leap into that realm, but she wasn't super successful. But no one was mad at Punita, and she is not Korean, or Abigail, or who does things, or Simon and Martina, who live in Korea, who are making a living off of living in Korea. No one said anything about them, but when it's a black girl doing it, it's a problem. And this isn't one of those videos that's go, oh my god, what was this because we're black? No. My problem is, you can't appropriate certain things, but then get it mad when someone from that culture that you're appropriating is now into yours. It's very hypocritical, it's very stupid, and I think it's senseless and it's not cool. You know, again, Korea, I think people that are fans of K-pop should, especially if you're not Korean, I feel like to some degree you should be a little bit more progressive. You should be a little more understanding and accepting, because to be a K-pop fan, you have to go out of your way if you don't live in Korea to really get into K-pop, because you have to go out of your way to find sites to find new music. You have to go and research these things to find groups and find people. Hell, it's so hard to find people that are like you, so you have to go out of your way. So I think you have to be a little bit more progressive in your understanding. So I think it's ridiculous for K-pop fans to be like that. And again, I don't think it's the Korean fans, because if you go to places like Itaewon, the most popular spaces in Korea are very hip to the culture. I think Japanese people and Korean people are so accepting of the black culture these days. It's the outside ones that, in my experiences, and this is not general, in dealing with anything, whether I'm writing comments or blogs about K-pop or anything, or writing comments, posting, it's the non-Koreans that have problems, are the ones that always have something negative to say towards our blackness. I don't understand why people can't just let us have this one. And I'm not saying us as black people, I'm saying us as non-Korean K-pop fans. Can we have somebody that's like us? Can we have somebody that relates to us being your culture? Remember when Keith came out with Ichima? We didn't get upset about that. We embraced the hell out of that man. We love Keith 8. You know what I mean? When he came in and he did the remix with Waka Flocka and them, shit was love. There was no, oh, he's Korean, he can't be involved in what we're doing. So why is it that we can accept one of yours, but you can't accept one of ours? That line there is fun. You can take and take and take and take and take. And that just shows me that the Western culture, in it's a lot heavier influence over there than you think. That the stereotypes towards my people are still pretty damn bad. That even in Korea, because this girl is black, it's a problem. I think it's stupid. I think it's unnecessary. I just think as a K-pop people, we need to get behind this group if they're good. Now, if their talent doesn't match, that's fine, but we need to at least give these folks a chance. We can't kill them off, or kill this girl off, because she may be the next best thing in K-pop ever, and you're not even willing to give her a chance. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid. You can't appropriate and then be mad when the culture that you're appropriating involves themselves in your culture. It's only fair because you're doing it to us. I don't want to waste any more time on this topic in making videos, but please write in your comments below what you think. Tell me what you think about this thing. In essence, again, let me recap. This is an American group with that black girl in it. American group, a group that made their debut in America, comes over to Korea and you're only angry at the black girl. Somebody explain that to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, rate, comment, subscribe in the boxes below. My name is Des. This has been Des TV. I say a peace to you guys.